Hey, what's up, Fireworks for Life? How you doing, man? I appreciate it. So what have you been into this evening? Just sitting around, man. Still having problems with my neck and whatnot. I'd like to be sleeping, but I haven't been able to, so I'm like, I'm gonna wait until I get really tired. Give me something good. Shit. It just takes time, man. I end up slipping a disc like that. It generally takes about a week and a half to 2 weeks. Once the swelling goes down, it goes back to normal. It just takes a while. Unfortunately.
Ready to serve.
I know, it just said I got an upgrade on that little guy. I don't see it here. Do you not know? Yeah, it's been pretty boring around here, really. Get back to normal, get some shit done. I tell you, it's been a wild house here with the critters. There's always some of them fighting or fussing, or it's been interesting. I guess they're trying to get used to each other, I guess.
Building now.
It's easy for animals to accept, you know, kittens or puppies, but full-grown dogs, not so much. Or full-grown cats.
Close for the left. Close for the left. MG searching for targets. MG nest deployed. En avant.
Actually stuck behind the wall, is bad.
Let's go. Those tanks won't know what hit them.
No, that's not good. It's not a bad little game, man. And it's free download, so can't really complain. There's like 3 or 4 different versions of it on there too. I'm boned. If you have a PS4, you can download it.
Those tanks won't know what hit them.
Hell, it might even be available on other systems, I'm not sure. Really? Oh, that's not good. He's a character now.
Let's go. Feel the spike.
Try to get along to everybody. Try. It's not always a possibility though. Oh shit. Took one of my guns down. Hell yeah, I got it. I do not know, bro. Could be drinking too. There's always that possibility. But if people treat me like that, then I'll just stay away.
Usatemi come copertura. Engine nest deployed. Mortar deployed. On the wall. Anti-infantry. Setting up.
Ooh, that's not good. I was hoping that little pillbox would take more than one hit. Damn, how does their infantry take out two emplacements like that? Get this. Oh shit. Never mind, them guys are boned. Damn, I didn't see that tank creeper sneaking up here. Hey, Finley River, how you doing? Doing any good with the coon hunting? Yeah, I knew I'd done on that one. Hey, Pyro Universe. I didn't see you come in, bro. How you been? Yeah, I remember you're traded indeed. Give you supply crates like every so many hours and try to log on and get those, but I forget.
Haben Sie Panzer im Visier. Setting traps. Artillerie im Feuer frei.
En avant.
Damn. Them Housers are sweet. If I'm in the wrong spot, they don't last a second against the infantry.
MG searching for targets. Fire all battery. Haben Sie Panzer im Visier. Ziele ist sehr Richtung.
I'll put this Tiger tank up there and take care of this guy.
En avant.
Where you go? Nah, I'm making it. I'm not done yet. Just close. Damn it, don't fire at the infantry, fire at the tank, dumbass. He's got more advanced units than I do for one. I'm not out yet. Close. Damn it. Getting rocked tonight, man. Well, that sucks. I bet you'd rather be out hunting. Hey, Randy, what's going on, man? Oh, shoot. That's just been one of those days. I had one thing I meant to do today, ended up falling asleep. For a couple hours anyway. Well, at least I scored 1 point. If you take out a bunker, you get a point for each one you take out. And if you take out the ship, you automatically win the match. But that guy was a level 1. I should have beat the hell out of that guy. Nighttime is definitely the right time, my friend. Let's see. It might be time to mix things up for sure. See, the infantry's tearing me up. So, let's take some jeeps. Those haven't been doing me much good. Definitely upgrade my soldiers if I get the chance. Let's see. Flamethrower got. Just for pyro's sake, we'll go ahead and throw in a flamethrower too. Shit. That sounds bad. He's a coon hunter. None of that. You start hearing banjos in the woods at night. It's time to get the hell out of there. You start hearing banjos in the woods anytime. It's time to get out of there. I seen that movie. I see if I was raccoon hunting, I'd get creative with it. I'd be sitting like raccoon tripwires and shit. I'd go up the tree, they wouldn't make it.
Building now.
Gotta get creative with it, you know. Ah, fuckers got field guns. I don't have none of those yet.
Anti-infantry, setting up. Sokarov himlen. Roger that. Artillery fire flight. Engineers deployed. Anti-infantry, setting up. Party time.
Well, he's got some little micro tanks, don't he? There were some little tiny ones. What the hell's those cards down in the corner for, I wonder?
Anti-infantry, setting up. Ich bereit zum Aufstellen.
Oh shit, that Jeep jumped the middle. I didn't even know they could do that.
Sokarov himlen. Gun turret deployed. Anti-infantry, setting up. Inte det som bereit, Herr. Artillery fire flight. Moving out. Feel the fight. Heading out, son. Inte det som bereit, Herr. Anti-infantry, setting up. Gun turret deployed. Party time.
It's getting real down here. Hey, easy tricks. I just ended up retiring by RPG guys. I picked a different unit. But they are pretty effective against armor. definitely a strategic aspect to this game.
On the move. MG searching for targets. Let's rock.
But you can play it without having all day wrapped up into it too. Sweetness. Finally won one. I guess, man. I don't care. That wasn't my first victory. I think I won one. Thanks, by the way, for pointing that out. I'll get better. Just gotta get warmed up. Hold on, man. I'll go and add some right now. Let's see. I guess the flamethrower guys who I'll replace.
Panzerschacht einsatzbereit.
I think he's got a Panther Faust.
Wir rollen vorwärts. Wir sind auf dem Weg.
I'd have to throw in. Only for a problem when you make RPG guys, it only gives you one at a time.
Artilleriefeuer frei. Moving in. Order moving. En avant. Let's go.
Yeah, just passed in the night there, didn't it?
Donker auf Himmel. Building now.
Oh crap, that ain't what I wanted.
MG searching for targets. Nous partons en éclairage.
Come on now.
Gut platzieren, Luftwärtskanon. Those tanks won't know what hit 'em.
Oh, I hate waiting. I'm gonna drop a big tank on his head.
Wir rollen vorwärts.
Here's Red RPG go. Get handy if I can get one built in time.
Wir sind auf dem Weg. Ihr könnt nicht verlieren.
Yo. Sweetness. Well, I tell you what, Easy Tricks, I slipped a disc in my neck last week. It's been giving me a really hard time. I can't turn my head very much, and it shoots a really bad nerve pain down my arm and stuff. Well, that stinks, man. I hate when it does that. It does that to me from time to time, too. No, I'm going to make an expedition to the caves this winter once things get frozen. About January or February is about the best time to do that. Everything's just, the bats and whatnot are hibernating, so that's the best time to go in. That, and it's a lot drier in the cave, because even though it's in the mountain and stuff, all that rainwater eventually percolates through it. Once it hits all that dust in there, it makes a gigantic bunch of really slick as ice mud. But in the winter, it's nice and dry, and hell, inside the cave, it's like 50, 55 degrees anyway. Which is crazy when it's like 5 degrees outside and you're standing in front of the cave and the wind blowing out of the cave feels like a hairdryer. Yeah, it does that all the time, man. It does that with people that I watch their videos and stuff. I don't know. I don't think YouTube's right hand knows what the left is doing 9% of the time. You know how that goes. I gotta get back to work on my old house. You'd love this easy trick. So I need to find an easier name for you. But it's over 100 years old, this old house is. I just don't have your carpentry skills.
Barracks under construction.
I wish I did.
Barracks under construction.
Not bad with machines or metal, but I've never been a woodworker though.
Those tanks won't know what hit 'em. Let's go! Wir sind auf dem Weg. Heading out, sir. All right, squad, let's move out.
That RPG at least stopped that tank before he hit the biggin, so to speak.
On the move. Die ist hier am
Wish you had better ways of controlling your unit and what they attack, because sometimes it just goes after the wrong target.
À zone de Levant. Barracks under construction. Gain in position.
Come on.
On the move. On the move. Moving in. On the move. Anti-infantry. Steady up.
It's gonna be tight. Maybe not.
Barracks under construction.
Oh crap.
Wir sind auf dem Weg. On the move. Prison for prison.
I'm bone.
Anti-infantry. Steady up. Medium tank rolling out.
I got half the military on me there. At least I got 1 point with it. Well, it's not, like I said, it stays about 50, 55 degrees in there, even if it's below zero outside. Cave stays nice and warm where they're so deep. But, yeah, the bats in there are little teeny tiny ones, about the size of a field mouse, but you don't really want them flying up in your face or up in your hair. And I've been in there in the summer, and they do it. That's for sure. I gotta cross a little creek and, well, more like a little river to get in the damn thing. They go on for miles. Some of those rooms are, you just have to see it to believe it, really. There's some in there the size of a super Walmart parking lot included, and that's how big the rooms are.
MG searching for targets. Hit 'em fast and hit 'em high.
They used to mine saltpeter there during the Civil War for gunpowder production. you can still see the wagon tracks, the ruts and stuff that's in the ground. You can find some of the pieces of wood and stuff that was from that time period still in the cave, and you can pick up a big log and it feels like a piece of styrofoam.
You're not right. Go, go, go!
Completely dried out. Come on now.
Building now. There's another thing. Medium tank rolling out. Anti-infantry, setting up.
Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and get some more training here shortly.
Right, up. On the move.
They've done got my side. Damn.
Artillery square flush.
I didn't score a point this time.
Artillery square flush.
I think it's because I put down a defensive piece first.
Gaining body tilt.
Damn. Yeah, angles are not one of my strong points, but I give it time. It works. It just gives you one unit at a time, though, with them guys, which kind of stinks. Hey, Pyro, how you doing tonight? Building away, I bet. I'm gonna go offensive this time.
Los Vaterland. Moving in. Artillery fire flush. Barracks under construction.
Nice.
Oil lift box. MG searching for targets. Right squad, pull out. Gaining body tilt. Artillery fire flush. Artillery fire flush.
Come on, at least get a shot off.
Heading out, sir. MG searching for targets. Barracks under construction. On the move. Gaining body tilt.
I thought that guy was gonna get run over. I'm like, oh, that's great.
Artillery fire flush. Bridge for bridge. On the move. Empty nest deployed. Go, go, go! Yeehaw! Less victim.
keeping them guys hung up, but I'm not able to do much else. Damn. At least he didn't blow up my boat. Damn, that's never good. I probably caught it, man. It's just I'm not good with remembering names at all. Not on here or even in real life. I've always had a problem with names. Unless I can associate something with the person, you know. I hate to hear it, man. I hope you get feeling better. I know what it's like to be in pain. It sucks. Of course, I don't think too many people enjoy it. Are we? Ah, damn it, I didn't know. He's got his fish tank stream going, huh? He gets a lot more people than I do. He should be alright. Alright. Yeah, Epsom salts is a good way to go, man, for real. They do help. So can give it some time. That's what sucks about this slip disc in my neck. It don't go in and or don't go back until the swelling goes down. I could feel that it was close to going out when I woke up that day. I just slept wrong. And if I'm careful about it, you know, it'll be alright. But I took a shower and I was just drying off my hair and pressed too hard with the towel and ended up pushing it out the rest of the way. I'm like, that's pretty bad when you mess up your neck by drying your hair.
Building now. Let's go. Zoom Z. MG searching for targets. Shoot them.
This guy was trying to swarm me, wasn't it? Damn. Wish I hadn't sent the artillery in a certain death. See what it is, man. These units are upgraded way past mine. Because they're just bulldozing through. Yeah. Sometimes the little things is what gets you, man. It's like me just drying my friggin' hair. I mean, you don't think you'd have hurt your neck like that, but just twisted or moved the wrong way, and that's all it takes. Heck, I slipped in some dog piss. Ended up, you know, just slipped forward a few feet, and that was all it took. Well, I can't even remember explain to you what I have issues with most of the time, man. I get started and get hung up on something, I'll just drop a message on one of your videos and see if you can help me out. I've got a lot of stuff to do, man. I don't even know where to start.
Go, go, go! Any tank going in. On the move! Medium tank rolling out. Any body tilt.
No, don't go that way, tank.
MG searching for targets.
Said RPG guy was supposed to go up there and deal with the tanker. Just like it Jeep could have helped out. I don't think he'll make it that far being that damaged though.
Any tank going in.
Damn it. Grenade guy's nailing him.
On the move.
Maybe I should throw in some mortars. That's never a bad decision.
Medium tank rolling out. Delay is down, Victor. Take him out.
Oh, they're going for the juggler.
MG searching for targets.
Looks like they're going to get it too. Bam. I appreciate it, dude. I've got to fix part of the floor in here where there's a place that's rotted. It's just tongue and groove floor. I have some of the original, so that shouldn't be too hard. And after that, I have to figure out a better drainage way for the backyard, because when it rains really heavy, it runs up under the back of the house. I've tried sealing it and everything with some caulking and all that good stuff, but it still finds its way under there when it rains real hard and floods part of the basement up, which is not good for anything.
Ready to help.
Let's try. Place the Jeep. What else would work out being replaced?
What do you
Let's try
order,
going
sir?
with a light tank in place of the barracks. I appreciate it. I don't know if it helps that or not. The big one. I've got the biggest tank I have on there so far. But I don't have but the beginning stuff mostly. I get the impression it takes a while to build up the good stuff in this game.
Get on Forbes. Barracks under construction. MG searching for targets. Artillery Firework. Go, go, go! Incoming!
Oh, that mortar guy. Oh, good God. He's a mass murderer. Did you see that guy? That mortar dude took out like a whole group.
On the move! Haben die Panzer infiltriert.
I think that'll be a good addition.
Anti-infantry. Setting up.
Hey, Mr. Gomez, how you doing?
Barracks under construction. Medium tank
I
rolling
could
out.
make it build faster.
Delay is down, Victor. Mortar loaded. On the move. Go, go,
That's what I need, some double command points. Hell yeah. Oh, I thought that was one of their guys. Nice. Finally won one. Finally. Yeah. Pretty much, man. That's how my memory works anyway. And what bit of it still works. Yeah, you gotta give things to heal. If you don't, you'll just do more damage than good. You can push through the pain to a point, but you don't want to make it any worse.
Heading out, sir. Wir sind auf dem Weg.
Damn, I should have placed him farther back.
Barracks under construction. Il est hier Geraden vorwärts. Heading out, sir.
If I can just get one of these in there at the same time, rain a little bit of death from above, we'll be in good shape. If you can protect them long enough, those mortar guys are excellent for taking care of infantry. If you can just keep them alive.
Let's go. Ich schiebe einfach von hier. Moving in.
No, attack the damn gun that's destroying my infantry.
Wir sind auf dem Weg. Right squad, let's move out. Orders moving. Wir können den verlieren. Engineers deployed. Il est hier Victor.
I like that, man.
Hit him fast, hit him high. Moving in. Artillery in one. All right, squad, let's move out. Anti-infantry, empty fire on that. Those tanks will know what hit them. On the ball. Let's go.
Damn. I got greedy. Oh, I've seen some of your videos, man. You do some really good stuff. I can tell you've been doing it for a while, for sure. I prefer to work on cars, engines, stuff like that. Shit. I've been in West Virginia about all my life. When I was younger, all I wanted to do was get out of the state. And once I got out of the state and went around, all I wanted to do is come back. It's a wonderful state to live in. It's just hard to make a living here with the lack of opportunity, but with the internet and everything like that, it helped open up a lot of employment opportunities that wasn't here before. So that helps a lot. Alright, cool, man. I'll get in contact with you when I get started. I'm gonna try to get a lot of these projects done this winter when I got time on my hands, you know. I don't want to get too many projects going right now. With my mom staying here, she loves projects. I seen those homeless cities and stuff that they got set up there in California with like go on for miles there, like thousands of people. They said that those homeless camps and stuff like that are causing all kinds of diseases and stuff to pop up. They said they even found the Black Death in one of them. I mean, when the plague is popping up on the street, it's time to do something. Sweetness. What kind of views you need? Well, that's never good. I know when I was in California, I liked Northern California, but I didn't care for Southern California at all. That's going to be a booming New Year's Eve for sure. It makes me think of that terrorist that had the underwear bomb, or it might have been the guy that had the shoe bomb that was going to blow up something in Detroit. And I'm like, what's the point? What are you going to find to blow up in Detroit? You know, what's the point of that? It seemed like a pretty stupid target. When I hear bluegrass sirens, I think of chicks, man. You know, siren, like females. Hey, you know there in Cincinnati, there's like an abandoned subway tunnel that was going to be built that was never finished or something that goes on somewhere there in Cincinnati. I was watching people do an explore of it. be cool if they'd have put a subway in Cincinnati. If I'm not mistaken, there were some homeless people living around it or in it. At one of the videos I saw. Like I said, Northern California reminded me a lot of here, you know, a lot of, you know, being home, but Southern California, not so much. If you get caught, yes. You know, that made me just want to go in there that much more. I think the craziest explorer I saw was these people went in an old abandoned funeral home. And I mean, they left the funeral home closed, and it also had a mausoleum and stuff in it. And they just left the bodies, the caskets, everything, man. And where people had been vandalizing it, some of the caskets was pulled out of the wall with like skeletal remains and shit in them. I'm like, this is crazy. Oh hell, Walmart's closing down. That's bad. Yeah, man, it had, oh shit, I can't remember the name of it, but it's on YouTube. I saw the video there. And there was actually homeless people living in that. They had a showroom though that had a bunch of caskets and stuff in it. I was like, man, that'd be cool as hell for a Halloween props. But yeah, you think the family members or somebody would come in there and move the people that were buried there, or there's bound to be some laws against just having, you know, bodies laying around in an old abandoned building. Give it time, man. I think there's a reckoning coming in this country once all these policies and questionable financial decisions come due. Like the giant tax break for the rich and all that shit. That's not a good plan. So many things are just messed up now. It's hard to keep track. I don't know what a person would do about all the homeless and stuff there in California, because a lot of them are either mental health issues or addicts, mostly drug addicts. But even if there were jobs available, they're not the type of people that's going to work a job. So I don't know. I don't know if World War III is coming, but I do know that the entire planet seems to be in a giant arms race lately. And that makes me wonder why. Yeah. Here my family has right at 100 acres for hunting and fishing and all that stuff, and it's nice. My place is in town. I live right in the middle of, I wouldn't call it a city, but a town here. So it really restricts what I can do as far as letting off fireworks and stuff like that. But all I have to do is jump in the truck and, you know, drive for about 20 minutes, and I've got all the land and freedom to do whatever I want, which is a good thing to have, especially when you live in town. I have a crazy woman that lives next door to me, and she just loved to call the cops on me at the drop of a hat. Call her the evil Smurf. And when I mean evil, I mean evil. She's one of them people that jump up and down and cuss and rage and just, she's bipolar as hell. I've heard she takes enough antipsychotics for 3 people, so I try think in my mind that she's just, it's her mental illness and she can't help but acting this way. But I'm like, lady, you need to just leave me alone. Don't even speak to me. But I've got a plan for her next time she does that stuff. I'm going to film it, her little breakdown and all of her ranting and raving and cussing, and then I'm going to put it on a projector and right on the side of my house with volume and everything, so everybody that drives by can see and hear the way she acts. Because I live right on the main street out of town here, so it won't take long for everybody to see it. I think that's the only way I can deal with this woman. She makes my urge to choke somebody get really strong. I haven't got that angry at somebody since I worked at the prison with convicts. And this is a little 5-foot tall woman. Jumping up and down and yelling in my face, telling me what to do is just not going to work. Yeah, correctional officer for years. I have my journeyman's in corrections, a bachelor's degree in criminal justice, and a few other little degrees. And like I said, next time I'm going to film it so people can see what I'm talking about. It's no exaggeration. It's crazy. Her older daughter that lived with her told me the woman is so nuts that she didn't like to look at the gas meter in her yard, so she made them build a fence around it so she didn't have to see it. She comes out and tells me where to put my trash cans, what color she'd like me to paint my house, how to do my backyard and when to do it. Just all kinds of crazy shit like that. I'm like, lady, you're going to have to start paying the house payment if you're going to have any more opinion. Don't worry about it, man. We can read behind the line, between the lines here. There's no grammar Nazis in here, I don't believe. Dude, normally I don't talk to females that way, especially elderly females or older females, but from now on, she don't get any quarter, because I'm just going to speak to her. But then again, I don't want to get on her level either. I like the fact that I can stay calm, and that just makes her even madder. She's getting to the point to where I'm about ready to lose my calm, and I don't want to go to jail. I'm like, for your own safety, you need to get the hell away from me. But then she's like, try to get me arrested for threatening her or some stupid shit. I said, it's an ordeal. Yeah, I can't believe we got Nazi organizations in this country, considering how many of our men went and fought and died to fight those sons of bitches. It'd be the last thing I'd be honoring in our own country. It'd be nice if there was no restrictions on salutes. Here in a free country, we ought to be able to let off fireworks. Hell, they can let off fireworks in the middle of the street in communist China, but if we do the same thing here, our ass is going to jail. Hey, I'm going to try to do another little giveaway here pretty soon. probably Friday. So make sure you guys check that out. I've got some American flag banners I'm gonna put in this one. I don't know what else. It's hard to tell. Not a lot of pyro related items you can put in a giveaway since you can't send much. Just fuse and novelties more or less. I was thinking maybe either some Star Wars stuff or maybe some video game systems or something, you know, like I've got a bunch of those Atari, I don't know what they're called, like Atari flashback systems. It's got like 20 or 30 games on a piece. I was thinking about giving some of those away. It's very effective for taking out infantry.
Anti-infantry, setting up. MG searching for targets. This ought to be fun. On the wall. Allons dans les vents.
Come on, give me a big tank. Alright, man.
Anti-infantry, setting up. MG searching for targets.
Come on now. Gotta press the advantage where I got it. Let those guys go ahead and go by. Boom. Oh, that's sneaky as hell.
Transporteren cargo. Any tank going in. MG searching for targets. Anti-infantry, setting up to the fight. Allons dans les vents. Moving in.
Come on, you can do it. Yeah, that's the thing you want to put next to a flamethrower.
Anti-infantry, setting up. MG net deployed. To the fight. Heading out, sir. Anti-position. This ought to be fun.
Get up.
To the fight. Ich bin auf dem Weg.
A draw, really? I drove a truck at one point cross country. I had it dedicated to California each week, and I'd take furniture from South Carolina out and bring produce back. You can make pretty good money like that, but you're not going to have time for any kind of a family life or anything. Well, I can understand a fireworks ban in California where everything's so flammable and people are stupid. I mean, to an extent, that does, even as a pyro, I have to say that does make some sense. The way people set the whole damn forest on fire with a fountain or something, Hell, I seen a security camera video of a dude just walking down a neighborhood street. He lit something, looked like a fountain, and threw it in a yard. As soon as it hit the yard, it set the grass on fire, set the palm tree on fire, and then it ended up burning like hundreds, if not thousands, of acres. Just because one dumbass. If people would just go out in the middle of the desert, and be responsible with their fireworks, where there's nobody to bother, no property to damage, no forest to set on fire, then yeah, I'd be fine. But people do stupid shit. Oh, I know. But this firearm stuff, they're never going to be able to ban that shit in this country. It ain't going to happen. I know if I was working that job, I wouldn't take it. I'd be like, yeah, okay. You want me to go get these guns from these crazy people? I don't think so. I don't think it would be worth all the lives lost trying to do it. What the hell was that? I don't know about all that now. This demonizing of Democrats is messed up. I don't believe it. There's good and bad in all of it. If you lean right or lean left all the time, you're just going to go in a circle. You got to take a little bit of both to go forward. I don't want no crazy socialist like Bernie Sanders. I don't want no psycho like Trump either. I want something in the middle. It's a messed up system no matter how you slice it on the healthcare bullshit. But it has been for a long, long, long time. I don't know why. Well, I know why. I mean, you got places like Canada where it's a right. Healthcare should be a right. But they make too much money off of it for that. I mean, if it was reasonable prices for healthcare, sure, but good lord, it cost $100 for an ibuprofen. I mean, it doesn't take long to figure out that system ain't gonna work. Shit, that son of a bitch is mentally insane. I hate his guts, ain't no secret about that. I think he's the most corrupt politician on the face of the planet. Hell, I'm convinced he's the Antichrist. He's following it almost like a script. But God knows, get off of politics, because that shit pisses me off with the quickness. This younger generation, I will say this, they need to toughen themselves up because they can't handle anything hardly. They get upset at the drop of a hat. Don't know how to do anything whatsoever to take care of themselves. If shit hit the fan tomorrow, they'd be screwed.
Run for the left. Move out.
I don't know how a man that shits in gold toilets got the common person to vote for him anyway. He's I don't even talk about it.
Party time. Anti-infantry, setting up.
I don't understand why so many people can't see evil when it's right in their face.
MG searching for targets. First on the left. Usatemi come copertura. Haben Sie Panzer im Visier?
Shit. What's up, JJ? How you going, man? Now, why would I want to look at Hillary? She's no longer a factor. Never was. Hey, look at somebody else that just cough out anyway. When you do something evil, you don't go, well, look at Jeffrey Dahmer, he ate people. Well, no shit, but it doesn't excuse the murder you just committed. Oh man, I dropped the wrong tab unit.
Auf dem Weg zum Ziel. Gehen in Position. Let's go. Heading out, sir. Orders loaded.
This is not good. Who knows? Subject change anyway. Rage Center for saying Fountains was trash, huh? Why would you rage at somebody over a fountain? You know, I just got ordered by my cat. I tell you, these guys are like, oh, we're getting in our spot for the night. Oh man.
First for the left.
Yeah, if he wasn't like 100 years old and wanted to be a socialist. But, damn it, quit talking about politics.
Find the pulse. Empty nest deployed.
you gonna mess up them tanks, hopefully. Oh, one down.
Usatemi come copertura.
Let's say take out a whole emplacement and a force of dudes.
Orders loaded. Basen dumpen B. Any tank going in. Anti-infantry, steady up. Basen dumpen B. Alright, squad, let's move out.
Probably, man.
Let's go.
Just like anywhere else, you know, there's all types on here, that's for sure.
Howdy, Todd. Orders loaded. Moving out. Let's go.
I say most of my experience on YouTube has been pretty positive.
MG searching for targets.
I can't say that for most places online. I've actually met more good people here than I have bad. It's unusual for the internet. Some people do that just for entertainment. It's like my little brother, he loves to talk shit 24 hours a day. He wakes up talking shit, but that's just the way he is. Hey, Bill, how you doing? I warn you, there's a bunch of salty guys in here now. Kmart's been shut down for about 6 months. What do you mean? Oh, you talking about where they went out of business? I think the whole company filed for bankruptcy, if I'm not mistaken. No, there's enough negative horseshit in the world to spread it around any more than we have to, that's for sure. Are they? There's none of them around here that's left. They all closed down. Last I saw in the news, the whole place filed for like final bankruptcy or liquidation. Tell you what I never liked about Kmart, or at least the one here, is nothing ever had a damn price tag on it. You couldn't find how much something cost until you got to the register with it. And who wants to go shopping like that? I think all the Sears and Kmart's around here are gone.
Let's go. Keep pushing, boys.
We've even lost a couple of Walmarts in some of the farther, you know, more isolated areas here in the state.
Alright, squad, let's move out. Get in position.
I think there is something that people can get better jobs than working at a Walmart anyway, though. I mean, some jobs better than no job, I know, but Be nice to be able to actually pay your bills and get something. Living on a Walmart salary, you're not going to do much.
Open fire.
But again, some jobs better than no job.
Look to the east for your flight. Heading out, sir.
So that's the problem with West Virginia. There's too much service industry here. Too many restaurants, and that's about it, you know. No industry, or very little industry. I keep wanting to put everything in the coal here. Well, coal's never going to come back to what it was. It's just going to keep declining. You think they would find a backup plan or something else, you know, to try, but nope. All I hear around here is coal, coal, coal. My family's worked in the coal mines for a long time, and it's feast or famine when you're working in the mine. People make really good money, and then they go on strike or get laid off or one of the other things that happen to the person, and then they lose just about everything they managed to acquire during the good period to keep afloat, and that cycle continues until the person's body's wore out, ends up failing them, and then you're all jacked up for your trouble. I don't think so. Nice. You love K-Marna. Metal Slug. Yeah, baby. There's several versions of this game on the PlayStation Store. Free download, so I was like, why not? It's a good little time killer while I'm on here, you know, shooting the shit. In the Pyro Cave, I just have an office chair, and here in the living room, I got a recliner, so that's much better. That's true. It's hard to beat having that delivered to your front door, you know? Just imagine if you could go back like 20 years ago or 30 years ago and be like, yeah, you don't even have to leave your house to get pretty much anything. You wouldn't believe it. There you go. I believe people should be allowed to do their own thing as long as it doesn't harm anybody else while you're doing it. My younger brother, he gets nervous when we start letting off salutes. He always gets paranoid. Even though fireworks are legal in the state, he still gets paranoid. I think it was because fireworks were illegal for years when we were always setting them off, you know, anyway. We were always afraid the cops were going to show up. They never did, but once you get that kind of paranoia, it's hard to get rid of it, I guess. Hey, Canadian Scrapper, how you doing? There you go. Don't hold back. Tell us how you really feel. It's like any other profession. Fireworks, man. It's there's good and bad in every job. And there's good or bad people, you know. Yeah, Canadian Scrapper had a mask panel on tonight for Halloween. That's pretty funny. I think the aardvark mask was my favorite. I'm not here very often. I happen to be here tonight. I haven't been here. Okay. I might be, man. It just all depends. I probably should come up with a regular schedule, though. Maybe if I start getting enough viewers, I'll put up a regular schedule and do it like that instead of just doing it randomly. You know, have a good night, man. Thanks for joining us. Be careful at school and all that. Southern Belle actually saw a guy that was his job. We had I remember in the 4th grade we had a field trip to the sewer plant. What kind of school takes the kids to a sewer plant? I know. But we went into this big giant football-sized building that has all the poop laid out on the ground to dry, and it's a big drying room, right? This is after it's been treated and all that. This is the solid sludge waste that's left, right? There's a guy out there in waders with a coal shovel turning the poop over so it would dry, and I'm thinking to myself, even in 4th grade, I'm like, that has literally got to be the shittiest job there is. Or definitely one of them. I said, I don't do me. Teach their own, but I prefer to go out in the middle of the country where I don't have to worry about being bothered by the cops, and I don't bother anybody else either. You have to think things into consideration, like shell-shock veterans, people's dogs running away and stuff, and stuff like that, you know. If you live in a neighborhood, you do anyway, or at least I do. But to each their own. I tell you what was even worse about that experience, Bill. I was the science guy in my class, so when we went into the lab, I gotta ask the guy in the lab coat, I don't know what what his title would be, questions about, scientific questions about the sewer plant. And this guy was a close talker, like off of Seinfeld. He was one of them people that get like 2 inches away from your face and talk to you. And the first time he done that, I stepped back, and the second time he stepped even closer. I'm like, dude, you work with poop all day. Could you please take a step back? I got in trouble for that. Good night, Easy Tips and Tricks, babe. I appreciate it, dude. I do. Hold on a second, I'll give it to you now. He was just way too close. He didn't spit all the way because I'd have got in trouble if he did. But I did get in trouble for telling him to step back anyway, but I don't care if 4th grade or not. There you go, dude. Let me know when you got it so I can remove it. Oh, I'd say it does, man. 60 grams sound even better, though. Or why stop there? Go to 100. I think the strongest thing I have is like a dumb bum monster. And I want to say they got 90 grams in them. But I can't remember exactly. I know when they go off, it's pretty damn impressive. That and the Cobra 6 is not quite as powerful as the monster, but it's close. And if you wasn't so far away, I'd like to come find out. I'd like to see some of this flash. You know, camera just doesn't do stuff justice until you experience it in person, you know. Appreciate it there. Have a good one, man. Get some rest, dude. I'll try to catch you in the morning if you're on. How I try to show support to everybody I see when they're on, you know. It's hard to make the round sometime to catch everybody, but you guys get something really cool or really interesting that you want me to check out, let me know about it. Just drop a link or tell me in one of my videos if it's something that I've missed, because I do like to see some cool shit. It's just, you know, I'm sure you guys understand it's hard to keep track after a while. Dude. Yeah. That's not good. But like, hey man, you know, you need to take care of this. I should have brought him some of them little breast strips and handed it to him, man. He'd probably stay far away from you after that. There he'd use them. Oh, I'm sure it's not, man. I'd like to see it in real life, though. You know how that stuff goes. I've let off stuff before that shook the ground. I'd be like, oh man, that's crazy loud. And I watch the video and I'm like, huh, you can't really tell. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna have to make a restroom run real quick. Alright, Cootie Coon, you're gonna have to move, sweetie. Get down, kitty kitty. That's funny how they do that, man. If I go out onto the pyro cave and shut the door, my cat has a shit hemorrhage. Even though they can hear me on the other side of the door, they act like I'm a mile away or something. Am I still broadcasting? I've been having a lot of computer problems lately. I think my laptop's about had it. I'm gonna have to replace it, I do believe. But it's definitely, it's put into miles, that's for sure. Hello? Is this thing on? Good night, Bill. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. I do appreciate it.
Anti-infantry, setting up. Incoming! Incoming! Wir sind auf dem Weg. Gehen die Position. Anti-infantry, setting up. All the force. Any tank going in.
Gotcha. He's gonna get me though. Ah, damn it.
Moving in, on the move.
Waiting on truth, suck.
Orders loaded. Wir sind auf dem Weg. Wir sind auf dem Weg.
Damn.
Empty nest deployed.
Oh, man.
Empty nest deployed. On ammo.
Well, thank you very much. It does sound awful hick, though.
Für the Freik.
That's why I gave myself the name Hill-Billy-Pyro, because if I knew if I didn't, somebody else would.
Orders loaded. Let's go. Setting traps. Gain in position. Let's go.
Oh, I just threw that guy to his death.
Setting up. Annonce de l'évent.
Come on, Bill, damn it.
On the left. Orders loaded. On the move.
Knocked that guy sideways.
Targets. Anti-infantry, setting up. Heading out. Orders loaded. Yes, from above. Gaining position.
Oh, shit, I'm gonna lose. Alright. Now, Pyro, was you the one that just got the new cat? After your other one died? Nice. So what kind of system are you going to set it up? You going to do 100 in a row, or you gonna have them staggered or timed, or just one after another? I guess it doesn't really matter. Kidney failure, wasn't it? Is that what got your cat? I talk about a lot of critters. It's hard to keep track. Now my Tigger kitty, he's my number one. I mean, I love all my animals, but he's the special one, you know. Everybody's got that one animal that's just really special to him, and he's the big 30-pounder that I have, house cat, big yellow tabby. He's super smart. He's really affectionate. He'll get up on you and snuggle like a little baby. My parents is laughing about how he meows today because he sounds like a little kitten when he meows. He sounds like a baby. I've got a new puppy, a little Shih Tzu. It's adorable as hell. That's what that was. Flash of light. Cool, man. I think I have some fast Bisco if you need any of that, but I think that's the only type of fuse I've got left right now, bro. If you need any, but you probably got all that already. I know I'm going to have to get some myself. I need some different speeds. Because right now I've just got fast and really fast. Yeah, I did. What was it? Dude, have you seen the same flash I did? That's concerning. Considering you're hundreds of miles away. If it was, we'll know here in a minute. The shockwave will be here. Damn, I want to get up and go outside and check on that. Let's see if I can put this computer down without it shutting down on me. I don't know what kind of range this controller has, but I'm going to see if it'll reach outside while I'm talking to you guys. It's a clear sky. I don't see anything out of place, but that's pretty weird when I say, what was that flash? And you're like, I've seen it too. Damn, I don't see anything. I don't know if you guys could hear me or not. Damn, man, be extra careful messing with that flash. Maybe it was a premonition. Hey, the Looks like we have somebody else who's still awake in here anyway. I know Pyro Owl's still here. Seriously. Damn. I haven't seen anything like it. I was thinking more like that one that went over Russia a few years back and caused all that damage and stuff. Now, speak up, Jameson. Talk, man. Oh, okay. Yeah. I can understand that. How's old Georgia doing tonight? Ask if anybody's seen that bright flash outside. Yeah. Sometimes I feel that way. Dog, I don't know what you want. The water bowl's full. Food bowl's full. What else is it? It's pretty crazy. I was sitting there and I'm like, man, there's a bright flash outside. And Pyro Owl seen the same flash same time I did. But he's, you know, several hundred miles away. Shit, it's 2:30 in the morning. Dog's gonna get the wrong kind of attention. I seen it through the windows, and I have blackout curtains on the windows here. I seen it through the crackles on the edges. There for a second, I thought somebody was outside with a flashlight. Tell you what, tomorrow I'll check the security cameras outside and see if it caught anything. But hell, if it was that bright, if it was something like that, it'll be on the news. As long as we don't feel a shockwave afterwards, we're fine. Man, my luck could be an EMP. I've got 26 minutes before I can open this crate. Let's get another battle in or two. I'm going to have to call her a night myself, fellas. So, Pyro Owl, you said, was you the one that said you got an Xbox, or are you a gamer at all? Well, hell. I'd like to find some of you guys that are gamers and join me in some of these online games. Bulldoze them down. Damn it, not me. That's not what I wanted. Oh crap, man, I'm gonna lose. Oh, finally. Damn, I knew I was just a breath away. Son of a bitch. That's me, man. I used to be a big time gamer back in the day, but I don't play that much anymore. I got the time to now, though, so I might pick it up. I play a game called Hearthstone. I play it in ranked play. I'm actually fairly decent at that game. I made it into the legendary ranks. And ranked play is a pretty good accomplishment on that game. Oh yeah, paste the hell out of it, man. Make that shell tight as you can get it. That'd be cool. That guy's just all a terror, eh? He ain't going too far, though. Drop the tank right on me, why don't you? Come on now. Nice. Might not have been the best win, but I'll take it. Oh yeah, Fallout 4 is $12, but Fallout 76 or whatever's come out with this $100 a year subscription package to get anything decent on it. They're just turning that game, trying to milk it for all they can get. That's the thing I don't like about games today. It's all pay to win, more or less. In the old days, when you bought a game, you could actually play every aspect of that game. Now when you buy a game, if you want the cool stuff, you gotta buy stupid loot boxes and shit. Nobody wants to pay money for that crap. Nah, I wouldn't either. From what I've heard about it, it's horrible. I was gonna say save my money for a PlayStation 5 that's gonna come out here in December. But I just this year got a PlayStation 4, so yeah, I'm not down with that. It's completely ruining video games too. If you buy the game, you should have every aspect of the game. Of course, these stupid people pay money for a different costume or a different outfit or something like that. I guess just so they can show it off to other people, which gets them dumbasses to buy it, which is just, what's the point of that? That's me, man. Skins and stuff like that. I don't really get the appeal unless it's just to show off. And who are you showing off to? I don't know. Sometimes just a little simple game like this is all a person needs. Sometimes. Hell, I played World of Warcraft for like 8 years. I mean, yeah, it costs $15 a month, subscription to play the game, but it wasn't that bad. But then they started doing the same thing with it, having a store where you can buy this and you can buy that in the game. Stuff that there wasn't no other way to earn in the game unless you bought it. Which is messed up. Anything that they put for sale in a video game ought to be obtainable, through the game itself. I don't think this guy's even fighting back. Excellent. Man, I've got a massive PlayStation 3 game collection, and some of those are still in the plastic, man. Never even played. Ah, that explains it. Cush Nation, the guy was too stoned to do anything. That's why he just sat back and let me kill him. You'll have to enter one of my giveaways for one of these Atari systems then. I got like 20 different, old Atari and ColecoVision games and stuff built in. Those little arcade games are good when you got a group of people and stuff and you just want to, play for high score and whatnot. That's something I never fooled with, man, was any of those Steam games or anything. I've never really messed with that. I'd say it'd be a good thing, but I guess I'm still old school in the fact that I like to actually have a physical copy of the game, but there's not going to be many. I think the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Scarlet will be the last systems with actual physical game media. Or at least that's what they're saying. And with the way things are trending, I'd say it's probably true. Why manufacture something that they can sell you in a download? They'll probably make it to where the hard drives fail too, so you'll have to buy it more than once. Oh man, that guy's got a frail tank. Apparently they take a shit ton of damage. Free of that.
Anti-infantry, setting up. Show me the mine. Let's go.
And this guy's got my ass. He's too far ahead. Why did my tank just go right by that?
Leading the way. Ready to go. Feel the fight.
Oh well. I was getting a little bit on him. Well guys, thanks for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I'm going to get off of here and try to watch something on TV, and maybe I'll get lucky and actually take a nap or two. And I'm going to go in here and see what this dog's running back and forth wanting. I have no idea of it. Appreciate you guys. Take it easy and be safe out there.